Hey.
Where do you guys put your
That was the
beers?
intro, dude. You were talking the whole time over the intro.
Oh,
Here,
man, we're fucking starting off with a banger right here.
My bad. I had no idea.
I'm like, all right, you guys ready? You ready?
I'm like, I hope he knows we can't hear him. He's like fucking going on back there.
For everybody out there watching, that was our 6th time starting, so we're just gonna keep it.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on?
Oh,
How's it
dude.
going?
Dude, it's going good. Just seen you drifting, dude.
I know. Shit.
Doing your thing out there.
I know. I almost went into potholes twice.
Chris has been trying to get it out of me.
You didn't almost, you did.
He's been trying to get it out of me at how he did. Well, Chris, that was my first drift experience.
How was it?
I
buddy?
had a blast, dude. I didn't want to tell you because I wanted to save your excitement for here because that's a smile I was looking for. Chris took me drifting.
Would you leave him
right outside his house.
What kind of Yelp review would you leave him?
Yelp review? I'd probably give him like a solid 4.8 stars.
Damn.
Out of 10.
4.8.
Yeah, and the only reason he's not getting the last 2 is because his car was dirty.
My car was really dirty. I would say I would give myself like a 2 because there was a lot of room for improvement. I think I was a little camera shy for you guys.
Nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, also, I didn't want to hit your guys' freaking dumpsters that are outside. I didn't want to hit the potholes that were there. I had like a 10-foot square that I could go
You
around.
ever peed outside with a couple buddies and you're like, it's cold out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where does that apply to
What the
this?
fuck does that have to do with anything?
Said you were nervous.
That took me a second.
That went way over my head, buddy.
You said you were nervous. Happens to me too, man.
Are you nervous for your wife?
No, never.
No, never. You hit a soft spot right there.
Yes.
I hit her with all 3 inches, baby.
But does she like hit you with like the 4?
The 4th knuckle?
Holden's like, I was not ready for that rebuttal. But no, man, that was my first fucking drift experience. I had a good time, so thank you.
I'm glad, bud.
I know you kept like, dude. I'm like, come on, man, just wait. I'm not gonna tell you when we get on there that you were my first ever.
I just wanted to see because like obviously not a lot of people get to go drifting and stuff like that, and I think that it's a whole different experience. Like there's going fast, and then there's going sideways, in my opinion, and like just having control. Like it's controlled chaos of just drifting and trying to make sure that you don't wreck your rear end into someone's dumpster.
Yeah, you came close, dude.
I came really close.
My butthole was puckered for you.
After I hit the second pothole, it puckered up for me too, buddy. Don't worry.
I thought for sure like I got in. I thought for sure that we blew out a tire or something.
Yeah, dude, that was
I think
bad.
There's
dude.
one point in the video I was like, all right.
I feel bad for your car.
No, we're still going. We're still going.
I kept going, dude. There's no mechanical sympathy for that car.
So for anybody wondering that's watching this, we have video of him drifting. So we'll go ahead and put that up.
Yeah, we'll throw that up.
We'll throw a segment of that up. So stay tuned, guys. Watch till the end. Everybody's just skipping to the end of the video.
I know.
Like, fuck these guys. Just
Yeah.
want to see some
Fuck the
drifting.
podcast.
So what made you get into drifting?
Well, knowing you guys, I was going from cars and just building cars, and at some point I saw Miatas and I saw a bunch of drifting videos on YouTube, and I was like, you know what? I know I could build a drift car. Not a very good drift car, but I mean, I've got a little Miata. It's fun. It's really fun to drift, and it's really technical. You don't have the crutch of power just to kick out the rear end. You have to really just get into it, and just a lot of it's just practice. Yeah. Just having fun with it, and drifting is a whole different thing. Like with like car shows, there's so much negativity, and like in the car scene, there's so much negativity.
Yeah.
But like with drifting, there's like a few dickheads, but like for the most part, like
Everybody's pretty humble. And cool.
everyone's so humble. Everyone's so willing to help. Like everyone's willing to help you learn and all the techniques and stuff like that. And just like you can ask someone for help, and they're not afraid to like give you the answer.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And so just going from the toxicity of how like car shows and the car scene is to how humble it is and how fun and how helping everyone is, and how everyone can just gain from an experience from watching a drift event to being in the car to driving it to building it and seeing their own creation go. Because I mean, I have plenty of friends that have helped me build this car along the way, and I've let them drive it. I don't like the Miata, like I have no mechanical sympathy for it. So whoever, like if you break it, like you obviously just buy the part to replace it. But if you want to drift it, like if you guys want to go drift it, you guys can are more than welcome.
No, thank you.
If you guys want to go fuck up my car, go ahead.
No, thank you.
No, that's why we kind of got.
I have my own.
We got out of the car show thing quite a bit just because of how political and how bullshit
It is really political, man. Like,
It's really fucking political. When I first joined,
how long have you been in like the car scene?
Can you bring the mic just a little bit closer to you?
Okay, yeah.
There you go.
So I think in reality, I think I've been in like the car scene for like 5-ish years, but I'd say car show scene probably roughly, I'd say 3 years.
Okay.
I've known you guys for what, 2 years now?
2 years, yeah.
2 years.
Damn.
2 years.
We go way back, diaper days.
And so I remember actually seeing your guys' car. Well, I saw your car. Excuse me. I saw Holden's car like actually way before I even got to meet them. And the way I actually met them was by having the same exact vinyl wrap color car as Goose's wife.
I remember that.
And we stared each other down as we passed each other trying to line up into the show.
That
And
was
she-
at the Silverton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I thought she was giving me like the death glare. Like I thought I was about to get mugged by this little white girl. Just like this like 5'9" white girl and like all these like tatted people that are like around. I thought I was gonna get mugged. So like immediately I'm sitting there, I'm like, wow, we got put right beside the people that like the same exact wrap color.
Literally the same row.
That was so weird. That was the only 2 cars that were the same exact color, and you guys ended up bumper to bumper.
Yeah. And it was so much fun. It was awesome getting to meet them. And I just remember like geeking out over Holden's car because there's so much work that Holden and Goose have done into it, and a lot of little details that I actually really appreciate. I'm a very big detail person, and the Miata is not my only car.
Making me blush over here.
I know,
hope
dude.
so.
I'm gonna start crying.
Yes.
I actually really do talk about your guys' car, like your guys' like the work ethic you guys have, and like what you guys do to your cars, and
Appreciate
all
that.
the projects.
Thank
Like I actually talk you guys up. Like I'd probably talk you guys up more than you'd care to know. There's a lot of people that are like who would you recommend? And I just instantly just throw your guys' names out, and then they're like, but are they good? And I'm like, boy, let me show you these pictures.
Hold, please.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, dude. Thanks, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
For those of you who don't know, we like to build cars in our free time.
Not really, not
pull
so
up-
much Goose anymore, but
Oh, it's fucked up, man.
He does.
This is a
literally
busy guy, man.
2 weeks ago.
Goose gets like
No.
65% done and then tears it all down and does it again.
Not even. Would you give is 65 like the high end of it?
I think I'm giving him a benefit of the doubt here.
Yeah.
So the first time the only car show that I actually took it to, I placed
that
second
was actually
place.
complete.
And it was like about 70% complete, and I took
Yeah.
second place with it. And I was like, well, it wasn't first, time to tear it down again.
Fuck, dude.
And then this motherfucker. So like they're obviously from Colorado, and so once they came to Vegas, his car has not been street legal for the past 4 years, 3 or 4 years.
What do you mean? Like,
Like how? When was the last time it was actually registered?
I got it registered.
He got
That's
it
right,
registered.
that's right,
My
right,
Scion's not registered. My Scion's not
Dude, it
registered.
took me a long time. I had to have a buddy that lived outside of the city. And
Yeah.
it's emission exempt. That's the only way. They wouldn't fucking pass it because it's
We
got a
won't
straight
say
pipe.
names.
We don't say names. If you guys need anything, hit me in the fucking description.
Hit the DM.
Hit him with the DM.
But no, yeah,
Private message,
I
yes.
finally got it registered. Okay,
Finally,
and then
after
like
how
I
many
registered it. I drove it
4
twice,
years.
and my plates are like fucking like I think like 2 months expired already.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was
dude.
illegal for like 5 years. Yes.
And so hold on. All right. So besides the point. So
Who needs
besides him
plates?
registering. Besides him registering it, I had only seen him drive it one time. I got to ride in it once in like the past 2 years.
And you'll always remember that drive, huh?
I'll remember that drive because
Did we actually go anywhere? Did I just,
we
like,
just went down the road.
How embarrassing.
we literally went down the street and back just so you could show me
that it
how
worked?
that your car actually runs.
You literally went to the store with me the other night in my XB,
Yeah.
and the plates are fucking expired as shit,
Yeah,
dude.
and you thought that I had just made a comment saying about talking about how I cracked my oil pan. And
I know.
And I was like,
Dude, I
man,
fucking shit myself, dude.
So Holden's XB is
gotta
way
hear
lower
this.
than my little Miata. And so we're going down the road and we're scraping every single, like, we're scraping over leaves. You can hear the car like creak and moan over leaves. And if you see like any kind of dip, you just hear it go, no! And so I'm sitting there and we're giggling to ourselves. We're like, hee, because I feel this.
That's all you can do.
That's
Two 14-year-old girls on a slumber party.
That's the only way you can enjoy a stance car. Because if you don't enjoy scraping over every little bit on the road, you're gonna hate your life.
Like every time I hit something, I'm like, yeah.
This car makes me nervous, man.
So we finally we're rolling up to like the AutoZone, and I'm like, man, I'm really surprised that like you haven't cracked an oil pan yet. And so then we leave AutoZone because like I need parts for the Miata because I'm installing some drift knuckles on the Miata. And Goose calls us and is like, hey, can you grab us some like sandpaper or something? So we go back and Holden and I roll up back to the AutoZone or O'Reilly's or whatever we're at.
Dude.
And you just see like this like little puddle of oil. And
I stayed calm.
Holden is shitting bricks. We're literally in like the aisle to grab sandpaper, and he walks up to me and goes, "Hey, did you see the little bit of oil in front of like my spot?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? I didn't see anything." My butthole's this tight, buddy.
I'll be right back. I ran outside, dude. I left him in there. Outside.
You hear him like in the bathroom. He's like, fuck!
Shit! He comes out. He's like, are you good? He's like, back up. I'm like, all right. So I like get in and I start backing up. He's like, you're good, dude. It's old.
Yeah, I was like, dude, that's old oil. But like, I was like, dude, you're good.
Like, he's like, it looks like a whisper out there. He's like, it's old. You're good.
I just walk up to it, lick my finger, lick the puddle, lick the oil.
This oil's been here for at least 3 days.
Yeah.
That's from a Honda. He's like, you're good, dude.
You're good, buddy.
That's royal purple. You're good.
5W30.
Oh, dude. I was shitting bricks, man.
I hope so.
I was fucking shitting bricks, dude.
Look how low that car is. And then we ended up going to a gas station to go pick up beer. And he's sitting there. We scrape up the driveway, scrape up like the little entranceway. And he's like, I could feel the tension that he has. He's like, I don't want to drive this car right now.
That's why I just leave it at home most of the time.
Oh,
but
man.
here, actually, because I
fuck.
wanted to tell you guys this story. So this is like a really bad transition, but this is kind of like squeezed ass cheeks kind of thing. Like this was so terrifying because we were talking about drifting a little while ago. So this was the story I wanted to tell you guys a little while ago. There's I don't know if you guys know, there's a place here in town called S-Turn. That's where
I've heard of it.
Yeah, so that's where like people go drifting, and it's a small little street. It's where like if anyone on Instagram has seen it, it's where rice fairies crashed. It's the little infamous white Miata that one of the kids is like, crash it for the gram. Oh no, that's gonna be bad. And I'll actually send you guys the clip in a second. The white car, it's raining and she drifts it and she goes right into like a mound of dirt and it's total, complete total. And that S-turn is unforgiving. So I don't drift S-turn. There's a little cul-de-sac because I'm a beginner and I don't want to ruin my car just yet. So there's a little cul-de-sac and my buddy and I are there. Yeah, I got you. Oh shit. And instead of the garage, it's your guys' podcast room.
Hey, you guys didn't see that.
Hey, you guys didn't see shit. Chris spills the beer every time he's around us.
You do.
This is normal.
No, it was Danny that spilled it last time.
Was it?
You remember Danny spilled it for me.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, here's the story. Excuse me.
Fuck, dude.
Don't look at me.
We're
that
back.
way.
Chris is like, I was nervous. I slammed a couple beers.
Don't judge me.
Don't fucking judge me.
All right, so here's the story. So
Okay, go on.
So S-turn, very unforgiving. So I go over to like this little cul-de-sac spot that's like right at the end of S-turn.
Yeah.
So that's where I practiced. I can practice. I can practice proximity. I can practice just like transitioning. I can practice a lot of things, and I'm not in anyone's way. I'm in this like little construction zone, but like they allow people to drift, but it's kind of like the cops don't allow it, but like the people there, as long as you're not being destructive, a lot of like the OGs and everyone knew, as long as you're being respectful, you can use the spot because they know people are going to use it anyways. So I'm over there and I'm practicing. It's like 9, 10 o'clock at night. And like I've been there for like a good 30, 45 minutes my buddy Ken, I have him get into the car with me because I want him to see how like my hands are doing, like what I'm doing so he can coach me a little bit. And so I went to go transition, like I went to initiate the drift, did a few did my little thing, and I stopped, and I'm literally just sitting in the middle of the cul-de-sac. And the moment I stop, I try to go to my phone to look at the GoPro footage, and I just hear Ken going, "Go, go, 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 go!" And so where S turn is, there's a little like it's by Blue Diamond, and Blue Diamond goes up over Jones, and there's a little like it's like a train rail right there, and so you can like there's no actual road, and all we see is these fucking headlights just barreling at us, like off-roading, just barreling at us. And we don't know who it is. It's 9-10 o'clock at night. We have no idea who this is.
It was the fuzz.
We're thinking it's the fuzz. Because it's like high beams on. Like we're sitting there, I was like, oh fuck. And I just threw it in first gear. And for anyone that doesn't know, Miatas are notoriously slow. So even if I could get away from this guy, he's gonna catch up to me like immediately.
Fuck.
So I just start like you hear the tires just skip and we just go, and this guy goes. We're going. We go around a turn. We're going, and then the guy goes right past us, and we still don't even know like if it was like we weren't even looking. We just turned like the other way. He went one way. We went the other, and went like completely separate ways.
Oh shit!
And I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my god, like I'm like as soon as I heard go go go, I'm thinking I'm gonna get a fucking reckless driving ticket right now. I'm about to get my shit rocked.
He's like, that's it. I'm locked up. I better learn how to keister.
Yeah, dude. Start getting that butthole ready.
So we get back to my house, and I'm like, all right, cool. I probably have GoPro footage, so I could probably see. And I check the GoPro footage, and it's corrupted.
Oh, dude.
Shit.
All of my drifting footage from that night just corrupted. And
Can you guys say conspiracy?
Dun dun dun.
Fuck you guys. I wanted that footage.
It was aliens the whole time.
This sounds paranormal.
This whole time, he thought he was about to.
It's so funny because I just like listened to your podcast about you guys talking about paranormal and like kind of like going through the TVs and shit. I don't fuck with that shit.
No, dude.
He's out there. He's like, oh, dude, this is so sick. Aliens like, this guy's a bitch. Let's show him how to do it.
What a bitch.
What a bitch. Let me show you how you do it. It was their UFO coming in the whole time.
Dude, let us show you how to do this, bitch.
Dude, just imagine like,
dude, what if that wasn't even a real car, dude? What if it was a ghost car?
No,
I'll take one, buddy.
No, that shit. I'll take another one, please. After I spilled mine.
Yeah, that's gotta be flat, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely flat.
Yeah, don't break that thing, man. I see bounce it real quick.
Jesus, dude. People are gonna get the wrong idea about you on this podcast.
I hope so. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, Goose.
Yes, sir.
You know what? Hold on. A little
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, dude.
Yeah, we haven't even cheers yet.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Hey, salute, guys.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I hit a boom.
I was gonna say
People
you
who
guys-
listen to this podcast are probably so sick of that awkward cheers silence.
I know, dude.
It's got to sound like is it ASMR? Every time we're like, cheers. And it's just like silent. It's just like,
Welcome to my ASMR channel, guys.
You hear the glass in the background? ASMR. Those videos are so
Weird,
creepy, dude.
They're cringy.
I asked Chris if we talked about it in the first podcast. He's like, you guys didn't. I was like, fuck, did we talk about it at all?
ASMR?
Or was that like in like the pilots that we never released?
ASMR. No, we talk about it. I think it's the second or third.
Oh, okay.
I only got through the first one because I was trying to wrench on my car, and then after like 30 minutes of it, I couldn't listen to like
I
either
like-
of your voices anymore.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Is that how you guys really feel
All right, I'm
about
done.
us?
After 30 minutes, he was like, fuck this podcast.
So
When
anyways,
are you guys gonna make those T-shirts?
we need to, man.
Somebody else asked us
We've
about
had, like,
that, right?
we've had like 3 people ask us, like, where's the fuck this podcast t-shirt?
I would buy
wear
one
one.
from you guys.
I'd wear one.
I'd rock one. No, I wouldn't. I've been in a band for like 10 years and I still won't wear one of our own band
Yeah.
t-shirts.
That's just gay, dude. Like, you're not going to wear your own product.
What do you
Like,
mean?
okay, so
bro,
say-
bro, I'm in clean culture and I wear my I wear
Yeah, but
clean
that's
culture shirts.
different. Say we got picked up by Rode microphones. I would wear a Rode microphone t-shirt.
Yeah.
But like if you had a picture,
Which, by the way,
You did
pick
it.
them up.
Check this out. Hey, check us out.
hey, Rode microphones.
Shout out. So, like, all right. Clean culture. Like you said, you wear clean culture, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's like the team you're part of, right?
Yeah.
You didn't start it.
No, but like,
Would you still wear it if you started it?
fuck yeah, I would.
Okay, well, check this out. Okay, so that was a bad analogy.
I'm not like, all right.
That was a bad analogy.
Hold on. All right. So I didn't start Gearhead Society. That's one of my sponsors. Shout out to Gearhead Society, by the way.
Hey. Sponsor us.
Give them some gear wax, buddy. Come on, Gio.
Oh shit, we're getting names on here.
Drop that promo code.
Oh, DTHGD for 10% off at gearheadsociety.com.
There you go.
We're just running an ad. This whole thing was just an ad.
No, but like I wear like their products, and like I may not be like I may not have like started it, but like I rock like everyone's shit. Like I rock like if I had like a Lucas Raps like shirt, I would have rocked that every once in a while.
You just like t-shirts.
I do like t-shirts.
You're a good guy like that.
but I
dude,
like-
so
see?
check
And
this
that's
out,
what
though.
makes you different than
I'm
us.
also like in awkward shape, so like after a while they kind of start shrinking on me, or I just get fatter, and so like I just need something new.
I had that same problem the other day. I put on because like with all the COVID shit. Hey, you guys remember COVID?
Yeah, that's a
COVID
thing of the
what?
past.
Nobody cares about that.
COVID
shit.
what? What's that?
Hey, as long as I keep getting my unemployment, I'm fine.
No, but like,
Sponsored. My car is sponsored by COVID-19 right now.
Holy fuck,
we
dude.
finally went back to work after like what 2.5 months.
Yeah.
And like I pulled
Lucky
my shirt
you
out.
guys.
I took my shirt out though. I'm like I had like my work shirt, and I'm like I put it on, and I'm like I look at my wife. I'm like, babe. She's like, what? I'm like, are you washing these different? She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, did I get fat?
You got husky,
Or why are
dude.
these? Did they
all
shrink?
right, hold on. I want to throw it back to podcast 1, where you said if you are not losing weight during quarantine,
fuck. He's
calling you
during
out, dude.
quarantine, you are a piece of shit.
I gotta stop documenting this shit.
All right, everybody.
You specifically said if you're gaining weight and then complaining about
Okay.
it, you are a piece of
Okay,
shit.
check
Okay,
this out.
nobody's allowed to listen to episode 1 ever again.
Yeah, I'm gonna delete that one. No, but for real,
Chris is like, "Where's episode 1? You can't
guys-
find it."
I saved it.
you guys want to hear my theory on this? We got a new washer and dryer. I think the new dryer is hotter than the old one.
No way,
That's
dude.
what happened, dude.
No,
Dude.
because I was just down there, and
Stop.
Chad and Pete were just saying that your guys' water heater was broken.
My
so I
shit
don't
feels
want
the same, dog.
The dryer, dog.
My shit feels the same.
Look, I'm not fucking fat, guys.
You are fat. I didn't want to say anything, but you've gained a few pounds, buddy.
That's why that side hit really hard when I was in your car, huh?
They say the camera adds 10 too.
the
okay.
fat jiggled a little bit. You were unused to it.
I'm gonna get some of those. I'm gonna try those jazzercises, which is I talk shit about on one of our podcasts.
Jawser size.
I'm gonna try it.
You seen those, dude?
No, what?
It's like this thing you put in the jawser size to get rid of your double chin.
what?
You like
Hey, shout out to Jazzercise.
Jawser size. Check us out.
This whole podcast is just trying to get
Ads.
sponsors right now.
Because I want to fucking try that shit. So basically, like this guy, like he got in a motorcycle accident and like he lost all the like his.
Here.
Yeah, look this shit up. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna butcher this before Holden actually looks up the facts.
What kind of? Hold on, pause. Why are you using like Explorer? Like, why aren't you using Google Chrome? Like,
Hey, you
there's
know what, Chris?
superior rates.
Dude, are
We
you
put on the
seriously gonna
podcast.
come on here and fucking judge us for what we're using, dude?
I would judge you regardless if I was on this podcast. And you're not
can't see
connected
it.
to the internet.
Dude,
Well, he's usually connected, but we had to go watch you drift for 20
hey, let's
minutes.
go ahead and shut this down. I'm done.
Done.
I'm done.
All right, guys, 24 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up tonight. Thanks for watching. No, but this guy has this thing, right? So he fucked his jaw all up, and he invented this thing that like it's like a weight for your mouth, and he says it's supposed to give you like.
Was he trying to suck dick?
No, dude. you
Jeez,
gotta check-
dude.
I'm just kidding.
Supposed to
I'm
give you
sorry.
a
probably
rock
what people
hard
use it
jawline,
as.
right? All the women. There's a lot of chicks.
I bet they use that shit like that, dude.
Supposed to get
that-
rid of your double chin.
Keeps your mouth open, dude.
Honestly, I got a little double chin when I laid down. A little.
I got one too. Like right, dude, I hate
Trouser
it.
size, facial
But you're
fitness,
skinny
bro.
as shit.
Yeah, but it can be hereditary though. So like
I'm just fat, so.
like my dad's side, they have loose skin, and my mom's
Jaws
side,
are
like
size.
they all like and everybody like from time to like fucking 10, they have a double chin. That's I think it's just the Mexicans.
I think that's called baby
the
fat.
Spanish. No offense, I'm not racist, but
My man, I'm
half.
Mexican. I think
Here you
that
go, dude. Jaws
you
are
are,
size.
huh?
I'm
You're Mexican?
and
Mexican
Asian.
and Japanese.
Oh fuck!
You've known this. I've known you for 2 years.
I thought you were just Japanese, dude.
All right, get 15%.
I feel like I've been lied to, dude. This entire friendship. He's like, I'm Mexican. I'm like,
What kind of nonsense is this?
The last 2 years, he's been telling everybody, "Yeah, I made a fucking Asian friend, dude. He's really cool shit."
Yeah, dude, they're like full Asian. I'm like 100%.
Like he builds tuners. He has to be.
He works on his car, and he's like,
look at her jaw.
Look at that. That's a rock hard fucking.
Look at that
jaw.
jawline, dude. This is from Jaws.
she's also skinny as shit.
But she could probably suck a fucking golf ball.
Wow,
to a
look at
garden.
that.
That's
Look at
the
that
guy.
bicep, dude.
Bruh,
Dude, Jesus Christ, that guy's fucking ripped.
please put
bro.
this away. I need to,
That guy's shredded, dude.
Are they
Dude,
advertising for Apple?
my man. This makes me need to like go back to the gym.
Look at that.
shit.
Look at that,
I haven't
dude.
gone back to the gym in like a long time.
I've been in the gym, back in the gym for like 2 weeks. Not actual gym, just home gym.
So you could try wrist
Better
for
than me.
for 60 days. Dude, I'm fucking doing it. I'm gonna see what happens.
That's the Jawser size right there. That little blue
this
fucking
is
thing
my
in the mouth.
announcement, people. I'm gonna fucking make this shit happen.
So
He
it's
really wants
like,
to suck dick.
what
That's
is it
exactly what he's
exactly?
saying.
Pretty much, but what is it exactly? That's it?
You chew on it.
Chris is gonna-
I've actually seen this product. Yeah, you chew on
See?
it.
So
you
it's like
bite
the
it.
it's like the hand
For your
thing,
jaw.
but for your
Is
fucking
it,
jaw.
Is it like the fucking what's
It's
it?
like the little hand motion.
Yeah.
Oh, the shake weight.
The shake weight.
Yeah, let's all fucking do one of these real quick.
And then you
For
can get
anyone
two.
that's not watching the YouTube
and then you
video,
can get two.
we're using the shake weight in a very provocative manner.
Well, back in the 80s, they said you had to go on like a ski trip with a couple of buddies to get that same motion, but
The starter pack. What does that look like to you right there? That little black ring.
a cock ring.
Yeah.
God damn it, dude. I'm gonna feel like a total piece of shit, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try everything once. I'll
The
try everything
jaws
once.
You're gonna try the
size.
cock ring?
I'll try the cock ring once.
Is that what you're gonna?
Dude, we're giving him shit now, but he's gonna show up in a couple months with a chiseled
I'm gonna
fucking
bring-
jaw,
Bro,
dude.
he's-
I'm gonna bring
It's
Chris
gonna
back
have-
on here, and he's
bro,
gonna be
he's
like, "Dude, what did you do?" And I'm
He's
gonna be
gonna
like,
have, like-
"Oh, what's up? You like that?"
Dude, he's
Bro,
gonna be able to.
He's gonna flex his jaw. That like
Yeah.
nothing that I've ever seen possibly.
Yeah.
You
He's
know,
gonna be able to give fucking haircuts with his jaw, dude.
I was gonna say somebody with like a nice jawline, but I couldn't think of anybody, so I just shut up.
the crimson chin.
Who?
If you're not, wow, it's either you're too old or you're too young for that. It's from Timmy Turner, you little shit.
Oh, I
you,
didn't watch Timmy
you uncultured
never really
swine.
watched that, dude.
Wow. Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, I never was into it.
You guys disappoint me. I'm leaving.
I was
guys.
too busy watching. I was on that Dora train, dude.
Holden was.
Hola, soy Dora.
She's like, "Can you find the map?" I'm like, "It's right fucking there."
You're like screaming.
It's right
You're
there.
screaming at the TV, chucking your little like sippy cup, and you're just like, "Come on, you little shit!"
Holden's like, "Nah, dude, I was like 10.
I was like 10, dude. I'm like, "It's right fucking there."
This is last week, dude. I heard him in his room.
Can you find?
right there?
Can you help me find Boots?
Was
How can you not see him?
Was your wife sitting there like, Holden, calm,
She's like,
calm
"Babe,
down.
it's okay.
It's all right.
It's okay."
It's all right.
Fuck, dude. I get into that shit, man. You watch Game of Thrones?
You guys are gonna hate me, but I've only watched like a few episodes,
never
and I
seen
just
it, so
couldn't
I'm
get
not gonna
into
hate
it.
anything.
I
Okay.
just started watching it.
I just couldn't get into it after like the first like I hear that you have to get through the first few episodes.
Yeah. You
But
do.
I'm
You do.
But I'm also a bigger like anime person,
Yeah.
Okay.
and I'm gonna be real. My girlfriend's gotten me into like Grey's Anatomy, so I've been into Grey's Anatomy for like a while.
So you watch Grey's
You're
Anatomy.
giving me shit about trying the Jawser size, and you're watching Grey's Anatomy in your free time.
I haven't watched Grey's Anatomy in a long time, but that shit's great.
Do you watch 90 Day Fiance?
I did not.
I love that show, dude.
Yeah.
That's my shit, man.
I have a hard time jumping on the
That's my
bandwagon.
jam.
So when Game of Thrones was cool, I was like gonna rebel, and I was like, I'm not gonna watch it. And now it's like it's pointless to watch it now
Because everyone hates the ending.
because now, yeah, everybody's like, oh, that show fucking sucked. And I'm like,
That's
well, you
what
guys liked it for like fucking.
That's what I
10,
told
8
my wife
years,
though.
however
I
long it
said
was.
I was like when everybody was on this bandwagon, like the memes and everything was fucking Game of
Yeah.
Thrones. I was like, I don't want to watch it.
I didn't understand.
But
the
now
memes.
she got me watching it. Like
Yeah.
Danny got me into it.
See-
and like, dude, I'm into like episode 4 or 5. It's good, man.
There's
See,
nothing wrong with watching gay shit though, dude.
It's good.
see, I just watch like full like anime. A lot of the like.
There's a lot of boobies.
There's a lot of boobies. You in it for the anime titties, but you're in it for the plot too, because there's a lot of plot lines.
Hold on, I was talking about Game of Thrones.
I was talking about Game of
I'm
Thrones, but there
interested
is
in this.
anime titties too. What's your favorite anime?
If anyone in this podcast starts shitting on me for this, I'm going to go throw my car off a cliff.
Which car?
Sword Art Online. Both cars.
Which one?
Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online. So it's
I don't know
really
what that is, dog.
It's a very popular.
I'm all American, baby.
Sword Art Online is a really popular anime in
All American that loves anime. Doesn't even make sense. I love anime, but only American versions.
it
Is that
doesn't-
Family Guy?
Yeah, dude.
Simpsons.
American Dad.
Oh, shit.
You ever
But-
heard of Scooby Doo?
Dude, you don't shit on Scooby Doo.
All right, what is this? What is this? What
But
is this
Sword
shit?
Art Online essentially the
It's
premise.
sorta online.
Sword Art Online. So like
Sorta.
the first arc is essentially these like 10,000 or like I forget how many kids, but like these like a bunch of people get sent into a game. It's all VR, so full virtual reality. Like it's not like this like Oculus crap. Like you're like full like immersed into this game.
Mhm.
And so there's like the beta players, and then there's like the day released players now. And so like everyone's in, and then they're like, all right, let me try to log off. And the log off button's not working. It's no longer there.
So they're stuck.
Yeah, they're stuck.
Dude, that's interesting.
But they're saying like it's literally like, all right, so the moment that you die in real life. So how would you guys feel if you were in that situation? Like you get put into like a fucking Star Wars VR game, and the creator's like, hey, so if you fucking die, if you get cut by this fucking lightsaber, you're dead.
I just try really, really hard to become Darth Vader.
You need to listen to more of our podcasts. This is the kind of shit we talk about all the time.
Literally, dude. And it's not anime. We just talk about this shit in general.
Because I think this is what like eventually
getting put into VR.
I think eventually this shit's going to end up happening. Like
I think we're on
exactly
the
what
way.
you're explaining. Like with Elon Musk and Neuralink and all that shit, which is I'm not going to bring it up this podcast.
Are you a
guys,
Musk
'cause I
fan?
bring it up every time.
I do like Elon Musk.
So do you know about his Neuralink? Fuck, here I go.
I don't actually.
We're on it.
Computer chips in your brain.
We're on it.
Really?
Like it's
I don't even
supposed-
need to look it up. Everybody already knows. We've
Yeah.
talked about it like 5 billion times.
So Elon Musk, dude, he's developed this chip, and they start human trials this year. But right now, there's a fucking chimp that can type 60 words.
yeah.
Hold on,
and-
Goose. Sign me up.
See, he's already there. He's already there.
Stop you
Me
there.
too. Me
Sign
too.
me up.
The last time we were on this shit, Holding gets
You had
really
me
good.
at champ.
Son of a bitch. I'm in.
You had me at 60 words.
You had me at neuron chip.
So this monkey can do this by thinking it, so it's instant.
Yeah.
So like
By
And
thinking it.
I'm dumber than a monkey, so you know.
By thinking it, dude.
exactly, but he says he can bring back he can make like people like fucking walk again that have like brain call or
Brainal?
brain was it brain what the fuck's that called?
Is that like anal but in your brain?
Yeah,
So is that like the fifth hole?
yeah,
Are you what are you talking
gonna be, spinal
spinal
injuries.
Injuries.
Like
Yeah.
where you sever like the brain, like
the spinal cord.
What's it called?
Brainal.
When they
I'm gonna
can't
call it
walk.
brainal.
Spinal cord.
They're paralyzed.
Paralyzed. God damn it.
See, we don't actually we're not
Look
like
up
fucking
words.
super smart in this podcast, so we just let shit.
Don't
We're
worry.
not scientists, dude.
Dude, I get told all the time that I'm smart, and I'm like, you guys.
That's
don't
just because you're
understand
Asian.
Yeah.
That, and I help fix people's cars, but they're like, you're so smart. And I'm like, no, I'm actually the dumbest piece of shit ever. But like, my girlfriend thinks otherwise.
That's what people.
Oh.
That's what people do. That's what people do, and they you help somebody do something, and they don't want to actually pay you for it. They're like, "Dude, you're so fucking smart. Thanks for coming over, man."
And then you sit there and you smile, and then you look at them with like your hand out, and you're just like, pay me, motherfucker.
They're like, "Yeah, no, dude. Like, you could probably be a mechanic one day. Thanks for helping." So yeah, but anyways, Elon Musk, Neuralink, monkeys typing shit without even fucking doing anything. Make people walk again. They could stop epilepsy, epileptic seizures and stuff like that. And like they could fix like autism, all this shit.
That's pretty
shit,
legit,
so they
dude.
could fix me.
Yes, you have.
There is a cure.
And like eventually, like basically what you can do is like, dude, you can actually like replay memories and shit. And like you could talk to each other, and like your cell phone, you could run your cell phone. Like, so say you're
Oh, so okay, hold on. I think I know what you're talking about. Where like you can literally like, it's not like a screen, but like you can literally like you can look
Think
at your,
it.
You can sit there and like all of a sudden everything starts working.
think it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I could be on my phone while driving,
Yes. So like
and then they can't prove it.
Exactly.
it
Yes.
doesn't matter because you weren't looking at it.
Yes.
You were just thinking it. So like you're sitting here like right now, you're like, oh fuck, I had this really cool video.
So I
wanted to
can
show
watch
you guys.
porn while I'm driving.
Pretty much, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Holy fuck, you just put this. Now Holden wants it.
I'm getting it.
Lana Rhodes.
I was totally. You son of a bitch.
Lana Rhodes. Snapchat Premium.
This has been brought up before on a previous podcast, so beat you to the punchline, buddy.
I still can't believe you fucking paid for that, dude.
$60, dude.
All right, guys, we're talking about fucking Neuralink here.
No, we're talking about porn now, buddy.
We're on a completely different
At least with Neuralink,
I'm
you
gonna
can
have
cancel.
a beer. Hold on, does everyone want a beer?
I'm good, dude.
I'm good. You could cancel your subscription just by thinking it.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
I don't have to log into fucking anything, dude.
Now
I remember
Holden
my
wants it.
I remember my fucking usernames.
Thank you, Chris. You just put that all into fucking perspective for Holden. Now he wants Neuralink. He was totally against it.
He was so ready.
I'm getting it, dude. 100%, man.
But anyways, VR. That's what's gonna happen.
I don't know. It's
But
trippy.
I don't think it's gonna happen from goggles and shit. Because he's saying you could actually replay memories from thinking it.
So this is just like the show you're talking about, the anime
Kind
show
of,
you
yeah.
watch.
Kind of. Yeah. But
Kind of bull fucking shit,
have you seen
dude.
Have you seen the show Upload
I have
on
not.
Amazon Prime?
Amazon Prime.
I know the fuck. Who's in it? I know
There's
what you're talking
nobody
about.
big.
No.
But basically what it is you get like when you die, your brain gets uploaded to a cloud.
And
The
like,
guy-
there's a little kid they're like oh like you're the little kid that like you flipped off the camera. You did a backflip off the fucking Grand Canyon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it?
The little kid that's in there.
Fuck, I must have fallen asleep for that episode.
There's a little kid that's
Dude,
in there.
that's like I kept seeing that like ad for like fucking like months, dude.
So you watched it.
No, I never watched it.
Dude, it's
Well,
good. Check
you
it
should
out.
watch
Yeah,
it because
it's
it's
good.
kind of like what you're talking. But like, it's basically what it is. They get stuck there if you got the money, of course. Government.
So like literally like it's all in like it's in like 2000. What are they saying? Like 2034 or some shit like that.
We're not far from this
Not
shit.
far from here.
Yeah.
And like in the show, basically what it is like when you die, it's pretty much like health insurance, life insurance. So when you die, you have an option to either die normal, like how we die,
Yeah.
and get buried, or you can have your brain uploaded to
And you
this
live
like
forever.
cloud, and you live
You live forever.
Forever.
You,
As long
you
as you're
live-
paying.
as long as you're paying.
You live for however long this fucking cloud is uploaded.
Exactly.
Can you earn money in the cloud?
No, usually it's like a family member paying.
So what the fuck is the point?
Yeah.
You sit there, you're like, oh, I can live another 2 minutes.
That's why some people don't want to be uploaded. Like some people want to just die normal, like and get buried, but like the family members want to upload them to keep them forever. Because you can like put on VR goggles and go into this cloud and like visit
Still
with
hang
them.
out.
Bro,
with them.
I sit there, I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, little Jimmy, we don't have enough funds this month to afford you.
That's because you just want to make your car faster.
You're not wrong. Man.
You son of a bitch! You got me there.
$700 for a turbo kit for the Miata on eBay.
You're gonna throw an
eBay-
eBay kit.
eBay turbo kit, dude.
I would
Tell
do
me.
it.
Hey eBay, shout out.
Hey, shout out to eBay.
Shout, hey, sponsor me.
No, but I would. God damn it, dude. I've had this conversation so many times about eBay turbo kits, and like I say, go for it.
Yeah.
Because I've seen guys build big power with eBay kits, and
Dude.
like it's a hit or miss. Like they get their first one, the turbo like seizes up, and they buy the next one, and it runs for like 5 years.
Dude, so you can get with this eBay turbo kit, you have the only like the biggest thing that I would end up changing. There's a lot of things I would change on it, but like for the most part, I would be buying it for like the intercooler piping, and like the exhaust manifold. The biggest thing that I do is if my turbo goes out, I just buy a better turbo because it has a T3 T4 exhaust flange, which is I'd like to think a kind of common size. If not, I can buy another eBay turbo for like another $200. And like, so the eBay turbo build on the Miata is going to cost me probably roughly $2,500 like once I'm done, which isn't bad.
Yeah,
but I'm
it's not
going
bad.
from 90 wheel horsepower to 220 to 230 on pump gas.
Yeah.
And that's more than double what the current power level is right now. So I mean, it's just upgraded injectors, the turbo kit, standalone ECU, and then like the extra little bits of money would just be towards like a boost gauge, like an actual boost gauge, an actual oil pressure, oil temp, AFR. Oh my god, AFRs, and just shit like that, just to maintain it. And then I also have to buy a fucking laptop, so that's one thing I have to do. Unless I want to bring my freaking full computer into the car and sit there and be like, oh, I can upload the tune now.
So you look like
And you can watch porn while you're driving.
You're not wrong.
you
but-
look like Paul Walker.
The fucking
Danger to manifold when his floorboard falls out.
dude. When I lost my wheel on the freeway, you know how many times I got sent that meme?
Oh fuck!
Oh, fuck.
So for
You got to tell this story.
all right, so
Oh yeah, I forgot about that story.
So I have, besides my 91 Mazda Miata, I have a 2016 Hyundai Veloster Turbo, which is wide-bodied. To all the enthusiasts out there, it's not technically a wide body, it's just flares.
Full picture of his car.
All right, just look at my Instagram.
Are you cool if I plug your Instagram real quick?
That's fine by me.
I want to show everybody what we're talking about.
He's like, give me the views.
We've had the
What is that?
Chris has allowed us to do some stuff on his car before, and it's a beautiful car.
No,
so.
Goose has actually helped me wrap the car, and like he's helped me with making the car wide and just
And then
there's
the wide body. Holden's got some fiberglass work in her.
Yeah, dude.
And then actually on my getting ready for this year, I'm hoping that
Hey, I'm plugging my own fucking Instagram too.
I hope he's screen recording.
So like when anyways, so I have a 2016 Hyundai Veloster Turbo. Back when it was stock body, I was driving around with my wheels and I threw on some spacers. These are AutoZone spacers, and I literally I was good. I was like, you know,
I
whatever.
remember that.
Which one you want? Which one you want?
Here, scroll down. There's a few better pictures.
These are Chris's cars for those of you watching.
Yeah,
There's both of them side by side right there.
sure.
You want that one?
Here, scroll
Look
down.
at that guy.
Yeah, grab that one.
That one.
So that's my car. That's not how it always looked. I almost want to say like a year and a half. No, it's been like almost 2 years, because I knew you guys before my wheel
Explain.
flew off.
There's his code, guys. Save 10%.
Shout out Gearwax. So, anyways, so I had my old wheels on, and I drove out to California, and I torqued the wheels down before I drove out to Cali. I come back from California, and I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I'm still in school. I was like, I didn't even think to torque them down again, and I'm driving to work. I drove to work before I go to class, and I for whatever reason I start feeling a vibration from like the front left wheel, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I thought it was my axle going out, because like I knew I had a axle, like one of the boots was cut, and so I'm thinking that like that's just like a normal feeling with like when you know your axles are going out. And I was like, man, like my axle must be going out. I start driving, I go to school, I don't even worry about it, and I'm leaving school. It's like finals time. I'm leaving around like 1 a.m. I'm already in my head. I'm like, fuck my life. I'm tired. I just want to get home. And I start driving. I leave school, and all of a sudden I just feel fucking like the whole car just vibrating, and I pull off, and I grab my axle and I shake it, and it feels sturdy. And I'm like, man, something is going to break tonight. And in this time, everyone who knows me knows that my cars are notorious for breaking. It may be something stupid, but it's something breaks all the fucking time. My girlfriend always like looks at my cars and goes, I could look at this I could look at this the wrong way, and like it'll break. I could stare at it, like I could say something and it would break. It would cry and break. And I'm like, you're right. But anyways,
You're right. Correct.
I see you also haven't liked my my picture, buddy.
Oh, dude, I'll drop a like for you, dude.
But anyways, so I'm driving, and my whole car is instantly vibrating down the freeway. And I'm like, what is going to happen? My car is going to break. And all of a sudden, like, my car is shaking. I'm going 55 down the freeway, and all of a sudden I just hear, boom. And then my car drops, and I look to my left, and I see my wheel flying off into the oblivion. And I'm thinking, wow, I really hope that doesn't bounce over the wall. And thankfully it was 1 a.m. because if it happened at like 6 in the afternoon, that would have been really bad.
Yeah.
I would have been in bigger trouble. But I instantly like grab the steering wheel and just like steer it off. I'm literally riding on rotor, and I actually do have footage of like underneath the car, because with my car I have a cutout that shoots fire with my tune. And so like I was trying to record myself shooting fire out from my car, and I was like, so I got footage of myself fucking sliding, grinding the bottom of my car on the freeway, pulling off, and I'm literally sitting there, and I'm like, fuck me. So I call my mom. I'm like, hey mom. Fuck. I'm like, so
The phone call no mother wants.
So I call my mom, and I'm like, Mom, I just lost my wheel on the freeway, and it's like 1:30 in the morning at this point. And she goes, what the fuck do you mean You just lost your wheel on the freeway. She literally just woke up and she just hears this.
She's like so disappointed.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, Mom. I lost my wheel on the freeway. And she's like, all right, I guess I'm coming. And I said, okay.
I guess I'm coming.
And she said, send me a location and I'll come pick you up. And I said, okay, Mom. And I called my insurance, get the car towed. And so this guy, this fucking tow truck driver, has the audacity, looks at the fucking rotor. I'm looking at it. 3 of my wheel studs broke because like the lugs came loose. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, I wonder where my wheel is. And so this guy looks at me, he goes, hey, so you're gonna put your wheel on to get this on the fucking tow bed or not? And I look at him and I'm like, do you see a fucking wheel anywhere? Like, and he goes, well, no, but like I figured that you had it. And I was like, do you see wheel studs to put this fucking wheel on? And he goes, oh, well, I guess I don't. And I'm like, yeah, jackass.
Like, yeah.
Why do you think you're here?
Yeah. I would have driven it home if it was still here, buddy.
If I had all the pieces to put it together, I would have drove it myself.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
God,
then,
dude.
coincidentally, so I'm riding with the tow truck driver. My mom is behind me with my bumper in her car. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, ah, shit, okay. And the tow truck driver starts going, hey, I see your wheel on the freeway. And I don't know how. It's like 4 miles down the fucking freeway. And like the smallest amount of like curb rash. Did I use that wheel again? No.
Wait, so you stopped and grabbed it?
We stopped and grabbed that shit. Dude, it still held tire pressure.
That's fucking
It was
great.
still holding tire pressure, and I couldn't believe it.
That is hilarious, dude.
What sucked the most?
That's pretty awesome, though.
Dude, what sucked the most was that this was during Christmas time. So like I still had to buy Christmas presents. So I couldn't repair my car. So it sat in front of my grandma's house. And I'm like, all right, gonna fix this. Start buying all the parts. And then some like, we don't even have HOA over there, but they're like, yeah, you can't park your car in front of your driveway.
Of course.
And I'm like, what the fuck you mean? And they slapped a sticker on it.
What?
Like move your shit. Like, what do you mean move my shit? Do you not see that I don't have a wheel on it?
Oh,
Damn,
God, that
dude.
fucking irked me so bad.
Dude, I hate when that shit happens. So I immediately like ordered everything and was like, all right, sorry guys, you guys aren't getting Christmas presents this year.
Fuck.
Still got Christmas presents.
Sorry,
by the way.
fam.
Sorry.
So you said you came back from California just before this?
Yeah.
Dude, imagine if that happened on your way back from
Oh, dude.
California.
Oh, if you guys want to hear another story,
He's like, I got a list.
so
Hey, hang on. Before you get that story started, I got to take a piss. All right?
All right.
are we pausing this?
Let's pause this thing real quick.
You want to pause it?
Yeah, let's pause this thing really quick.
All right.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Had to take a piss real quick. We're good.
Small
Fix
bladder
some-
problems.
Small bladder, a lot of beer. Had to fix one of our GoPros. Don't ever let anybody tell you that podcasting's easy. All right, Chris.
It's
So
not.
what story were you on, my dude?
All right. So I'm about to go to the Gear Wax Huntington Beach Cars and Coffee. They're opening a brand new shop. It was an awesome experience for Gio. I was on my way. Like I had literally just come back from Arizona, hanging out with my family over at the over on the Colorado River over in Parker, Arizona.
Oh, shit.
And so I had literally just driven back into town. It's like 10:30 at night. I went to a meet, come back, go to my house, and I'm like, all right, I've got 3 hours to sleep.
Uh-huh.
And I can't sleep. So I was like, fuck it. It's like 1 a.m. I'm like, you know what? This Cars and Coffee is at 7 a.m. My car is filthy. I've got to go wash my car.
Oh.
Fuck it. Let's get to California and so I can wash my car. Drive out to Cali. It's like we had just passed Baker. And hold on. Excuse me.
Excused.
You're excused.
It's like we're just past Baker. And I don't want to foreclose what speed I was going.
Uh-huh.
But I was going to pretty fast speed.
I was going at pretty fast speed.
And I'm cruising along. It's 3 a.m. going down the 15. And then all of a sudden this fucking shredded tire comes out of nowhere in my lane.
Fuck.
And I'm on a bagged car. My Veloster's bagged. And I ran right over it because I could not do anything else because I was going that fast.
Fuck, dude.
And so it hits my splitter. And my splitter is mounted to the bottom of my radiator support. So it actually cracks it and bends it. So I have about an inch of bumper sag
Yeah.
around the whole fucking bumper. Like literally the bumper is hanging on by like whatever amount. And I'm sitting there going, fuck. I was like, you know what? I can make it work. I can make it work going out to Cali. I'm good. I'll go to fucking Lowe's or some shit like the moment that it opens, and I'll grab like some fucking tools, and I'll be at the meet and just make some shit happen.
Yeah.
We start driving, and then all of a sudden,
Dun 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 dun.
we're just passing.
Dun dun. Dun dun.
We're just passing Barstow. So we're right before the what's that pass called? You know what I'm talking about, right? The little
checkpoint.
Like it's not a checkpoint, but it's like you go down and it's like a whole pass thing. And
Yeah,
it's like, you go down the
you like
mountain.
drop down. Yeah.
So I'm like, so essentially I'm about an hour and a half away from Huntington Beach. That's where the meet is.
Okay.
And I feel my car just pulling to the left, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And like I could hear my compressors going off, and I'm like, fuck. And I asked my roommate who's with me, and I'm like, Kyle, do you hear like the compressors going off? He's like, no, I don't hear anything because of your car. I'm like, fuck. Okay. I press my pre-select, and I felt it shoot air up into the bag that was leaking, and I went, fuck. Pull off to like a gas station, and you can hear it leaking. I popped, like that tire popped a hole in my airline.
Oh shit.
We're about 3 hours away from Vegas, and I'm going,
fuck.
It is 3:30 in the fucking morning, and I'm going, fuck, I'm an hour and a half away from Huntington Beach. I can either balls to the wall, just send it over there, or I could be a responsible adult and go back home. And I said, I will be a responsible adult and try to go back home. I'm driving, and I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm so tired. Because like I was going on adrenaline, let's just fucking get there, man. Just fucking
All excited.
wash the car, get there, fucking take a nap after or something like that.
A nap.
I started driving. I felt myself. I was like, oh fuck, I'm going to fall asleep right now.
Oh, fuck that, dude. I hate those drives.
So I finally find like a little rest stop, dude. I take like an hour nap, and like I wake up and I'm pissed off because I got out of the car and I looked at my fucking front bumper and I'm like, fuck me. I didn't even know the damage.
You kind of glad that you didn't go to the meet at that point, though?
Yeah, I'm really glad because like my car would have looked like shit. And then I would have gotten like pictures where my car would have looked like shit. And I would have been like, fuck, dude. Like it would have ruined it for me.
Yeah.
Like not showing up and like showing up and looking like shit is one thing. Cause like, I mean, like it is like you can have fun with your friends. Cause I'm gonna be real. I don't go to car shows to win anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be real. Like the way that my car is built, I will most likely win an award.
Yeah.
I don't care about what award I win anymore. I just kind of go there for.
You sound like such a tool right now.
Yeah, you sound like a douche.
I do sound like a douche. No, I sound like a douche, and that's how like car shows make you sound like.
Yeah.
But the way I've built my car, like,
Yeah. It's a fucking show stealer for sure. So no, you have every right to. But yeah.
And like, and I've done
I'm
all
just
the
being a
work.
dick.
Like I was gonna say, we've done all the work on it, like ourselves. I would like to say that we've all put in the work on that. So it's a pride thing. But anyways, like I mean, like I'm willing to admit, like I'm probably gonna go and win like an award or something, and maybe third through first place. It could be something else.
Yeah. You should have took it down there with the fucked up bumper, so that way you still won. And then you could have really been like, yeah, it's whatever.
It's not even. It wasn't even a car show. It was like my sponsors, like, hey, we're opening up this shop.
Oh, okay.
But because like when I go to these shows and like these meets, like I stopped giving a shit about like winning awards.
You have to, yeah.
Because like winning awards is the politics about it. It's not fun.
Oh yeah.
So
Definitely a lot of politics in it.
And so like I started going for just hanging out with friends and just like being around cars and talking, like bullshitting with people.
Yeah.
And having fun with it. And just so like, I was like, man, what's going to happen is I'm going to show up to this Cars and Coffee, and I'm going to be so worried about my car. I'm not going to have any fun.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm like,
definitely.
I'm like, fuck, dude. I'm going to sit there and be like, man, I'm going to have to, how am I going to get home? What happens if I get stuck in traffic? Is my compressor going to be able to hold up? Like, and I was like, fuck, dude. Like, I really don't want to even think about that. So, because like, it was like every 20 minutes I was airing it up.
Yeah. No, fuck that.
On
dude.
a 3-hour drive back home. And I was like,
See, that's why Holden just fucking goes static and everything he does.
and never drives it out of state.
So that way somebody's like, hey, come down to Arizona for a car show. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Can you even get it up on a trailer?
I don't think we could.
Nah, I'm good. I don't know. I never tried.
I honestly want to see you try.
That'd be fun to try.
I think I could get, because like I've seen my Miata, as low as it was, get up on a truck bed.
So You have to, I think like in order to like get like Holden Scion up on a truck bed, like you'd have to put on one of those ones that's like sits kind of like this, and then you could get it up to this point, and then you'd have to jack the trailer up.
So for
and then
anyone
keep pulling
that's
it
not
up.
that for the people that are only watching it, he's putting his hands at about a 50-degree angle.
Oh, for those
Sorry,
listening,
15.
yeah.
15-degree angle. You have to. It's about 20 feet long of how long this car has to travel.
So yeah.
And that, kids,
Hey,
is science.
You fucks, watch the video. Don't be a fuck out there that's just like, hey, I don't know what he's talking about, blah, blah. Go watch the video.
Go home, get on your fucking laptop, your smartphone. We all got them.
I know you're all using that fucking smartphone to bitch at the people on the internet, so just go watch our fucking video.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. I only listen to the Spotify.
That's okay.
Dude.
Oh, cool. You're our one Spotify listener.
Appreciate that, man.
Got to give you guys something, right?
Actually, Joe Rogan just totally sold out to Spotify.
Yeah,
Really?
he's going exclusive to Spotify.
I don't know if you ever watched Joe Rogan's podcast, but
I watch them a little bit.
he's like the biggest there is, really, and he just went exclusive. So I guess it was like $100 million contract, but
Yeah. He don't have to worry about anything.
Dude, that's some money right there.
Yeah.
everybody's like pissed off, and they're like, "Oh, he's a fucking sellout." I'm like, "You don't fuck yourself, dude."
Like if you're being offered $100 million, you are telling me that you are not going to sit there and be like, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
I will take that $100 million contract to go work with a very popular fucking like music and like just
Yeah.
music and
That's what-
podcasts.
that was what like Ronnie Radke said in an interview one time. The singer, he was like, if somebody, he's like, yeah, I'm a sellout. He's like, if somebody came up to you and said, hey, we'll give you $1 million to drink a Pepsi in a commercial, would you do it?
Fuck yeah, I will.
Yeah, you're gonna
I'm not
fucking do it.
If somebody came up to you
Wait,
tomorrow,
you know how many car bars that'll buy?
Yeah.
if somebody came up to you tomorrow though and said, "Hey, we want to give you 2 Subarus, and we're gonna give you $150,000 to not drive your Veloster anymore," you're gonna be like, "Cool, Veloster's for sale, guys. Come buy
Yeah,
it."
go buy it, dude. Come pick it up. Like whoever
Yeah,
wants
dude.
to fucking pick it up.
I got 2 free cars and plenty of money to build them, so you guys can have this one.
Dude, that's money for that's money for a house. I could sell one of the Subarus.
dude.
I can go put a fucking down payment on a house with
Yeah.
that money and like sell one of the Subarus for money for the other Subaru.
so
Yeah, dude.
fucking funny how people will jump on shit and be like, "Oh, you're a fucking sellout." It's like, go fuck yourself. Did you do the same thing? If somebody offered me $50 to drink fucking Tecate instead of Corona, I'd do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said they'd be like, all right, guys, this podcast has been sponsored by Tecate.
Not even
Everybody's
Tecate.
like-
Some guy down the fucking street that decided to give me $50 to
Yeah,
do it.
exactly, dude.
Drink up, boys.
Anybody in the right mind, anybody would do that shit. There's no such thing. Like,
Yeah. You
there's
can't
no-
get mad at him for that.
Everybody judges her, be like, "Oh, he's such a fucking sellout." It's like,
Dude,
fuck yourself.
I hate when people are like that because let's be real. Like, if you were to be sponsored by a wheel company right now that said, I will build your fucking your dream wheels right now,
Yeah.
and all you have to do is just mention this like 2 or 3 times
Yeah.
in the podcast, you would absolutely.
Oh,
do it.
absolutely.
A heartbeat.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You're not gonna be
Heartbeat.
like,
Fuck
you're
yeah.
not gonna be like, "Well, I really like the way my car looks."
Yeah, no. Dude.
But there's always gonna be people shit talking on that though, just because that's what everybody does now, especially with social media.
Yeah.
So like anything you do, they're gonna be like, "Oh, they must have got free wheels or something."
Yeah.
It's like,
Actually, all right, hold on. I really want to get into this topic. So I was just talking to my alignment guys. So my buddy Alex over at Samurai Motorsports, he's leaving
Shout
right
out.
now.
shout out.
So Alex and I were talking.
Damn, Chris is plugging, dude.
So Alex is one of my alignment guys. He is very good at what he does, and he's been doing it for a long time. He's gone to school for it. He's done track days. He knows what he's talking about when he like does alignments and shit. And he's really creative about like how to get your correct like specs and shit. So we were talking about it, and he started becoming really popular out here in Vegas to where people have started DMing him, and I'm sure, I don't know if it's the same way with you, Holden. I don't know about Goose because Goose is never really on social media with his cars.
Shout out to Goose.
Shut the fuck up. But
Oh, wait, lover boy.
Staying above everybody else.
have you ever had people like in your DMs repeatedly, like these same questions over and over again?
How about your car?
How big I am? Oh, about my car?
Yeah, about your car, like answering the same questions over and over again. Like,
Yeah.
oh, like how to be low. This
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that. After a while, it gets tiring, right? Like answering the same question, but it's like,
Yeah.
It does get
like
tiring.
from different people.
Yeah,
all the time?
it's the same question from like 20 different people.
That's why I stopped posting my car.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be real, guys. That's legitimately like that's what kills social media.
Yeah.
And like I love answering questions. And I've told you guys how like what I do and I asked you guys like in person.
Yeah.
Asking in person at a car show and at a place is different than asking online. 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
So what Alex and I were getting into was not getting into, but just like talking about was he's like, dude, a lot of people get so pissed off at him because like alignments are his job.
Yeah.
Doing all like this, like suspension work is his job.
Exactly.
Going off-roading is his relaxing time. He goes and smokes weed. He's like sits on a fucking boulder with his car and shit like that. But here's the thing, like people don't understand that. People will be DMing him like every fucking day and they'll get all pissed off at him like, oh, you're a fucking douchebag because you didn't fucking answer my question. Dude, you know how many times I answered this question?
Yeah.
You know how many times I fucking like have said the same thing and like the person that you answered didn't listen to your answer?
Yeah.
There's one guy, I really hope he doesn't listen to this podcast because I'm gonna be real, I really don't like him. I told him so many times about how to like go buy the right parts.
Yeah.
I get it, not everyone has money. But save up. That's the best way I could say it. Save up and do it the right way.
It's not a cheap hobby.
No, cars aren't a cheap hobby. I will say that 100%. Cars are not a cheap hobby. That's why I don't have any other hobbies. This guy.
That's why I play COD on my cell phone.
But so all of a sudden, like he comes up and he's like, oh yeah, look at all the fucking mods I did. And like, I will be 100%. A lot of my car was initially built, like both of these cars, both of my Miata and Velosters and the Veloster are built off of eBay.
Yeah.
But there's a correct way to build it and there's a wrong way to build it.
Yeah.
He grabbed some random ass piping and he grabbed some silicone tubing and made a fucking intake by coupling it all together.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Damn. That's impressive.
And so he also spray
Alden's
painted.
like, I'm not even mad.
I'm not mad, dude.
No, but
My car's fucking shaking shot, dude.
So he spray painted everything like a lime green, but like it's
Is
like
it
white.
like metal at least, or is it all plastic?
It's all like it's metal at least, thankfully. But dude, like, so
Props, dude. Shout out.
No, because it looked like
You're
shit.
missing the point.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
So I'm gonna be real. It looked like shit. I get it. I may get a lot of hate from like the DIYers out there about this, but there's a correct way to do it. And
No, yeah,
Ron,
definitely.
Fully
because
agree.
because he was gonna get tuned. You good, Goose?
Yeah.
So
I keep hearing a beep, but I think it's a GoPro in the back of the room. I'm sorry.
You in there,
Dude,
dog?
no,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
good.
here.
But so like if you're going to correctly build your car, there is a correct procedure to go about it.
No, yeah.
There's a million ways to build it. There's a million ways. The phrase is there's a million ways to skin a cat. In the same,
Jesus.
the same applies to cars.
Don't fuck with cats, dude.
Don't fuck with cats. But there's a million ways to build a car.
I actually don't
Yeah.
like cats.
I hate you.
I know, dude. I don't like cats.
I love cats. I love animals, to be honest. But anyways, like if you're going to be building a car for power, if you're going to be building it, not even for like a lot of power, but just like a boost in power,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
you're going to want to build it correctly
Yeah.
because shit breaks. And that may not be the part that breaks necessarily, but it may restrict you. It may be the part that like you're sitting there, you're like, ah, shit, like my intake is restricting me. It's bottlenecking me.
Yeah.
But like, where is he going to stop? Is he going to go and be like, oh, I just went to some little like Mexican shop to go make my downpipe. And it's like crappy welds. Like they don't care. Like there's like a bunch of exhaust leaks kind of thing. ASMR.
I feel attacked.
Do you?
Holden's like, I've been
No,
to a couple
no.
of Mexican shops.
No, I mean, no. That so
No, I get. He's not.
I'm so
No,
like
I'm kidding. I'm
I
fucking
was
with
gonna
you.
say
I'm fucking with
because
you. I'm fucking with you.
because like I said, I've built my cars with eBay parts.
Yeah.
A lot of my cars built with eBay parts, but like there's times in places
But
when
there's still a proper way to do it.
yes, there's a proper procedure to go. about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes, you may have your learning curve about it,
Mm-hmm.
but in my opinion, if you're asking for someone's opinion on how to go about it, if you're trying to learn from their mistakes or if you're just trying to learn from them, you should probably listen to them.
Yeah.
And it's not just, I'm not saying I'm all knowing.
No, yeah.
100%.
Yeah, my XP's had fucking multiple variations, dude, and every time we've torn it down completely fucking down and redid it, you know what I mean? And it's learning every single time.
There's a lot to like, but it's when people start asking you.
He's saying like when people come up to you and they ask you a question and you give them advice on how to do it and then they go and do it something fucked up.
Some backward ass fucking
Because
way,
like,
yeah.
I'm going to be real. I've done.
Like, don't ask me.
It's like, don't ask. Yeah,
cut
exactly.
corners.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's because I went from, I didn't necessarily do what he did, but I did a variation of it. Before I bought my intake, I had grabbed a fucking aluminum pipe that fit and grabbed an intake filter and just slapped that on instead of the stock airbox. That was like one of the first mods I did. And that was like, oh, I'm so cool. And then I was like, all right, I need to buy an actual intake.
Yeah.
There's procedures. There's stuff that you should absolutely do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes, there's eBay. There's a bunch of shit that you need to do. But like when you're asking someone and instead of being like, oh yeah, I'm going to do that. And then going backwards and saying,
Yeah. I feel like for looking good, like cosmetic wise, like my XB, dude, there's duct tape, there's fucking shit in there.
But that
like
wasn't-
when it comes to performance, you want it to be done right.
Yeah, but you can't say that though because what you're saying is like you didn't put duct tape to cut corners. You intentionally put duct tape.
No, yeah, and I'm saying there's ways to get creative with it, but when it comes to doing performance parts, you got to make sure you're putting some good shit in there.
And I'm going to be real. So like, cause like there's eBay. Like I said, I'm going to do an eBay turbo kit. There's a lot of ways to, like, I could just go with a proper fucking Flying Miata turbo kit, and that's like $4,000 just for the turbo kit. I could do the proper way of doing that, and you can take risks. And I may be looking past it because I'm super biased about just how the Veloster is built because I've been building that car for 3 years. But with like the Miata, like I'm gonna be real. Like there's cars to cut corners, like Miatas and Civics, and then there's cars to not cut corners where it's like a brand new fucking car, and like that has new technology and shit like that. Like,
well, that's like I cut corners on my first Mazda Speed when I built it, and I fucking ended up costing me about $1,000 because I blew up like 302 sensors and fucked the electrical system up on it.
Yeah,
and it was like now this time like around, but that was when it was my first car. I wanted to put a fucking air fuel gauge or something on. I didn't even know what the fuck that was, but I read it in a forum. Stay off of forums, guys, unless you know what the fuck's going on. Forums can be your friend, but also your worst enemy.
Yeah.
So, but
take everything with a grain of salt is the best way I can say.
Yeah, exactly. But like you get guys on forums, you get guys like you're talking about that go onto forums and post all this shit about how they did it and it's the fucking wrong way.
Yeah.
So you go and do it and then it fucks your car up. And that's kind of something that happened to me. So ever since then, like I'm anti-forum unless I absolutely need it.
Yeah.
But there is certain steps like that. That's why I like having a Mazda because everything I buy has to be quality. Yes. Like there is no knockoff parts for my car.
So here's actually a really good example about going from shitty quality to really good quality.
Yeah.
So when we were drifting earlier, if I was still on my old upper control arms in the rear when I wheel dropped, I would have absolutely broken my upper control arms because I was on Godspeed control arms when I 2 previous times I've gone into a sidewalk and bent my control arms and shit like that. I've replaced my suspension. At first I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Godspeed control arms all the way. This is a cheap fucking drift build. It is what it is. And then I kept breaking my rear control arms. I broke them 3 separate times.
Jesus.
And that cost me $300. Now, instead of spending, or actually technically it cost me like almost $400. Like it was like $370 something. Now, instead of spending like $325 on my SPL freaking control arms to the rear, I now spent twice that amount to buy the 2 sets of Godspeeds and now the 1 set of like SPL control arms in the rear. Whereas I could have just started with the quality part instead of breaking my shitty parts. And so that's kind of like, I've started learning over the years. That's like, you know what? Like quality parts are worth it.
Oh
Yeah.
Now on the Miata, I don't give a shit about that car. If you don't give a shit about your car, don't listen to this part. Listen to it obviously because it's fun. But anyways, I don't care about blowing this motor. That's why I don't care about like running an eBay kit.
Yeah.
I want to run an eBay kit because I want to blow the motor.
Yeah.
Because eventually I want to sit at redline in second or third gear and all of a sudden shoot my rod through the hood and be like, Houston, we have liftoff. I want that experience because I want to sit there and blow my motor because I want to do something better. I want to LS swap. I want to do something cooler with the car.
I've been telling my wife I want to blow up my turbo on my speed just so I can put a bigger one on it.
And shit like that, dude. Like if you don't care,
But it's stock. Gay.
add a pop and bang tune, buddy. Two-step it.
Two-step it. Okay.
Two-step
You guys
it.
and your pop and bangs.
Two-step.
I like to go fast, not pop and bang.
No, two-step. Actually, install two-step. You'll blow your turbo if you really want to.
No, it's okay, so I want to blow my turbo, but I want to blow my turbo just by running it a little bit too hard.
Two-step, buddy. Goose, I'm gonna tell you right now, you'll have way more smiles blowing it two-stepping than when you're driving down the freeway going, boom, and then you're just like, oh shit, I can't. How do I get home?
Yeah, but that makes for a good story.
He can do it in the comfort of his own home.
I'm thinking that's
Yes.
gonna be, we're on episode like episode 8 right now. I'm thinking that's gonna be on like episode like 2000 by the time I actually get my car
right.
done.
Yeah.
But
All right.
I have a 2008 with like 70,000 miles on it. Yeah, you guys could all go stick that in your pipe and smoke it because that's fucking impressive.
It's impressive because you don't fucking drive it. You little piece of shit.
It's not, and I can't even say like the car's pristine. Like it's fucking wet sanded, wrapped fucking it's getting wrapped for a second time.
That's the
No,
bad
no,
part.
Goose.
How low my Scion is, I drive it more than he drives his car
yeah.
Yeah.
Goose.
with the fucking expired plates.
Goose, I helped you 2 weeks ago wrap the parts that are wrapped on it right now. I walked up to it and I saw no progress since then.
Dude,
Hey,
I'm
he's been busy,
man.
dude. We have been busy, dude.
Hey, have you ever ran a podcast, Chris? It's not easy
Or
work.
a full-time band.
Have you I've wrapped an entire car from start to finish.
We wrapped your like almost entire car in like a night.
I know.
We even peeled it the same day.
I know. But besides the point, I've wrapped an entire car and done other projects in the time that like between me helping you with your wrap to coming back here to be on this fantastic podcast, by the way. Congratulations on that.
Thank you. Oh, shit. Thank you.
12th Parsec.
Hey, put 12 Parsec. Pick us up. Oh, shit.
We're available on all like major podcast sites. Check out our shit.
Check us out.
Instagram,
YouTube, Instagram.
But like, buddy,
Dude, I'm a fucking piece of shit. What do you want me to say? All right. I like helping other people. I don't like working on my own shit.
I'm going to throw a piss, guys.
You can throw piss.
same.
I'm not pausing this time.
I'm gonna be real. I gotta take a piss too.
Yeah, dude. My
guys,
bladder's
like, at the
fucking
same
backed
time?
up, dog. We can. There's a bidet.
All right, guys, we about to take another pee break.
If you guys go at separate times,
Hey, let's go separate times. You stay. You want to go first?
that way we don't got to pause.
No, you go first.
All right.
I paused the first time, and now it's just gonna get awkward. That's what happens when you do like these like the hangout ones are the best because like when me and Holden do it, it's pretty by the book, and
Yeah.
like we got it timed down so we don't got a pee break or anything like that. I think I had to like once, but like when we get other people on here and stuff, it's a lot of fun because then we gotta like, all right, we're drinking a lot of fucking beer now, so I'm gonna go
All
pee
right.
real quick.
All right, if we're gonna do that, let me grab another beer real
Can
quick.
you grab me one?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh man,
So, yeah. So there's a right way and a wrong way to do things on cars.
I agree.
And there's 100% like I'm gonna be real. I'm not a mechanic. I'm not a true like build everything properly kind of person. Like a lot of my shit, like I've done myself. I like the Veloster. I've built 90% myself. 5%, not even 5%. Like I even want to say like 90% is way more. I'm giving myself more credit than what I deserve because I've had a lot of friends help me build this car.
Yeah,
like including yourself. You've done a lot of work, and you're going to do a lot of work for when I'm hopefully when I'm approved for SEMA, because I'm surprise, my car is going to be in SEMA.
Uh-oh. You heard it here first.
So
He's like, I talked about that shit like 6 months ago. I'm sorry.
no, but like I want to have you and Holden help me with a rear seat delete, and I'm gonna be doing like the audio setup and everything like that.
Yeah.
So
That'll be a lot of fun.
yeah, I'm actually super excited about that. I really need to get a lot of work done with that.
When do you find out? Like, what is it?
So
I don't know if you want to pee first, if you want to get into this.
Here,
but I got some questions.
Okay, let me pee first.
Okay.
And then we'll get into the
You
questions.
go take a piss.
Okay.
What did I miss?
Oh, dude, you missed so much. How was your bathroom break, buddy?
Dude, it was nice.
It was nice.
It was refreshing, dude.
Very refreshing.
It's fucking hot in here.
It's not hot in here.
It's hot in here, dude. Go out there and come back in, bro.
I think like once you're in here though, it gets like a nice.
Feels like
temperature.
Satan's dick.
Feels like Satan's
Dude,
dick.
it's hot, bro.
Oh man.
All right, guys. So we're gonna transition this back into just Goose and I. Now that he's out of here,
Welcome to the 12th Parsec. What's up, baby?
what's up, everybody? They're like, okay.
Well, we did like the first one. We did like this little pause thing. We paused it. I don't think we're gonna do that anymore. It got weird. Like we came back and there's just weird vibes.
Hey, what'd you guys think?
You got to keep these rolling.
Leave a comment.
Yeah, leave a comment. Tell us what y'all think about that.
DM
shit.
us. You know we've gotten 0 DMs off of things we want to DM people to DM us about.
That's because every time we talk about DMing us, we never actually fucking post the videos.
We
Dude,
got a
if
lot
you
of
all-
videos.
If y'all knew how many fucking podcasts there actually are,
You would never listen to us.
if it's not like a GoPro fucking up or microphones or sound editing, we're getting it down.
We're getting there.
Down.
We're getting there. Appreciate you fuckers, though, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you fuckers tuning in, listening to a guest, first guest,
If you
official
want to
guest.
come on the show, let us know.
DM us. Fucking DM us. Let us know what you're about. You got to do something cool, though.
We get some like porn stars in here.
Yeah.
Let's hear about them like just fucking taking mad dick.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun podcast.
That would be fun.
Maybe get see some boobies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diza Morgan.
Daisha Morgan. She's from here.
Hit
Shout
us
out.
up. We get an email, dude.
Ah, dude, that was so dumb. Fucking Mark Wahlberg. We're like, dude, Marky Warky, we didn't even talk about you.
Hey, Marky Worky. We don't talk about him.
I know, dude.
We
Next
should be there
podcast.
about Mark Wahlberg.
Wait for next week, guys. We'll talk about
Next
Mark
week,
Wahlberg.
we'll talk about Mark Wahlberg, guys.
What's up, Chris?
Hey, Chris, while you're up, dude. By the way, guys, this is Christian. I don't think we announced his name. Dude, can you cut me a water?
Well, it's kind of cool. Like the best part about
You mean a beer?
A water.
you mean a beer?
You mean a beer?
Nothing like peer pressure.
Okay, grab me a beer. I already have half,
Oh
but
man, I really hate when beers open themselves.
So we have this. Did you listen
So
to our
hold
first
on.
podcast? One beer.
So
One
pause.
water,
Hold on,
dude.
wait, pause,
I
pause,
need
pause.
my water to stay hydrated.
Guys, hold on. I just tried that bidet, by the way. The thing is fantastic.
you sat on it?
I tried it.
Did you sit on it?
I tried it.
Oh yes!
That shit was fantastic.
All right, everybody. We finally got the first person in here. Shout out to Oasis Bidets.
Oasis Bidets.
The fucking code is TTP10. Check out their website. Tell us what you think. Try it for yourself.
Legitimately, that was life changing. I don't know if I can go home and shit anymore.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. So I because we started working again, right?
Mhm.
And I had that Oasis bidet, and now I can't poop anywhere but home.
Dude,
I can't.
It's
dude.
life changing.
Can't
I've
hit
never
those porta
felt-
potties anymore?
I can't. I've never felt so clean in my life.
Fuck, dude.
So like
It's-
everywhere I go, like once you get one. I recommend it. Get in a bidet. If it's not ours, Oasis Bidets. Promo code TTP10. Whatever.
No, there's bullshit. There's not if it's not ours. Fucking get
Get
ours.
ours. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worth it. You're gonna order one when you go home.
I still feel the sensation.
You gonna order one? TTP10, dude.
I will 10. I will.
How many
Yeah.
bathrooms? How many bathrooms you got?
Hook
in your
it up.
house?
I got a lot.
Like
How
seriously.
many?
Realistically, I only use 2 of them.
But you have like 3, 4.
We probably have we have 3.
You got roommates, right?
Okay, so like if you buy, I
Hook
think
your
if-
roommates up, dude.
don't hold me to this. I'm pretty sure if you go on their website right now, if you buy 2, you get 1 free,
Dude, have you and your roommates go in on it together, dude?
and it's under $100. It's
And
under
tell them how
$100.
life changing it was.
So if you actually sit on it, you let the water because it has a hot water.
Yeah.
So if the water's hot, like sometimes, so what I do is I put it on clean when I sit down.
Yeah.
'Cause it hooks up to your sink, right?
Yeah.
So I put that fucker on clean, crank it over to hot, and by the time I get ready, I got to clean up. It's warm water.
Damn.
I'm a hypocrite, dude. I don't even have one in my bathroom, so I still gotta order it.
Oh, dude, I'm so glad you tried that.
That was life changing.
Feels good, huh?
I'm gonna be real.
It feels good, huh?
I don't even mind the cold water. I like the cold water, especially living in Vegas.
Wakes you up.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's nice. It's soothing.
bro, that woke me up real quick.
Yeah.
Because
But
like,
anyways.
sometimes when you get like the hot water, it feels like awkward. You know, I don't know.
I was talking to my compadre here.
Shout out to Oasis Bidet.
Hey, I was talking to my compadre here, Chris. Is there a temperature difference when you come in?
Tiny bit, but like not too bad.
See, Holden's
I think
complaining.
it's hot in here.
I don't think it's bad.
From out there,
I think you're just being a little bitch.
it's warm. Yeah, I am a fucking bitch, dude. I work in the heat all day.
I was gonna say I've been working in my garage and that shit's sweaty.
Yeah.
So like being in here is nice.
I work construction, dude. It's fucking hot out there.
I know it's hot. It's been nice the past couple days.
It has been nice.
But anyways, Chris, you had some questions for me.
Ooh, question
I
time.
forgot my questions.
SEMA.
Sit down, everybody.
Oh,
Grab a
SEMA.
beer.
Yeah, grab, strap in. 'Cause this is gonna be a screamer. SEMA, what does it take for everybody that doesn't know? Because everybody knows that SEMA is like one of the biggest shows in the fucking United States. But what does it take to get onto SEMA? I've always wondered.
Like the
So-
behind the scenes.
Yeah,
right,
like what?
so-
Because like you can't just enter. You can't just go in.
So you do actually have to have a company that says, "Hey, we're going to be in SEMA. We want to use your car." You do have to register. There's a registration fee. Excuse me. Wow, I really got a
You're
burp.
excused. Dude, you get a lot of gas built up, don't you?
Apparently,
Was it the bidet? Pushed it all in?
apparently yes. But I actually had the extreme opportunity of having the opportunity to be in SEMA. Wow.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
Shout
But,
out Corona Extra.
Shout out to COVID-19. No, anyways,
What's that?
so my buddy Gio, you guys may know him on Instagram as Evo Gio. He's in charge of Garrett Society. So he approached me and said, "Hey, I want your car to be in SEMA 2020." And I said, "Okay, awesome. I'm down for that." And so I guess the process is different from person to person, but what happens is that you go from, all right, we want you to be in SEMA to, all right, we're going to register you. Now SEMA has to approve you.
Okay.
The company that wants to sponsor you in, I'm going to be under NRG Innovations. So I'm going to be under that great company through SEMA. You have to be in under... You have to be under a company. You can't just go in.
So you have to
under
be
yourself.
sponsored under companies.
Yes,
How many companies do you have to be sponsored under?
doesn't matter.
Just-
Just that one.
Just one?
Okay.
Just one. You could literally be under like Chevy, and
Okay.
Chevy could be like you could be building a car for Chevy.
So you can't just have a booth to bring your car there. You have to actually have a sponsor to get your car in,
Unless you
or does it have to be a sponsor from the booth
so
or from another?
you
booth, I
could
guess to
be
say.
a full company, because I'm gonna be real. SEMA is a business like car show.
Okay.
If you say you make 12th Parsec a full car company for whatever reason,
Yeah.
and you want to buy a booth at SEMA, you now have your booth, and now you have the opportunity to sponsor your cars to be in SEMA. So you could, if you want to pay the $400, to have both of your cars as your booth cars, you can.
Okay.
So that's kind of like the process, I guess, is in simplistic terms, that's the process of it.
Okay. So you could be like fuck, what am I trying to say? So it just like you can have like an auto shop then,
Yes.
and you can get a booth.
yes.
But you have to be like an actual official company.
yes.
You can't be like working at your garage and say, "Oh, I build cars. I want to show up."
Well, I mean, if you're like an LLC,
But it has to be legitimate.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I always wondered that because like I've read on it and like how to like get into SEMA and stuff like that. And they're like, "Oh, you need this. It's gonna cost thousands of dollars." Blah 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 blah.
No,
blah.
no. You legitimately spend, like, the companies spend thousands of dollars to be a booth. Wow, you
My
just
bad.
Damn, dude, that hurt my ears,
Yeah,
dog.
sorry, guys.
but you spend like these thousands of dollars to be like the booths, like Hoonigan and like Ford and like Toyo and all those companies spend thousands of dollars to be where they're at.
Yeah.
Now it's who they want to allow to be as like the cars that they like, the builds that they want to represent them.
So, and then in SEMA, is it just for people to come and look at your shit, or is it an actual car show?
No, it's just for people to look at your shit. You
Okay.
can, from my understanding, you can actually win shit. Like you can win like best first year or something like that, or best like the Young Guns competition.
Okay.
You can be in those competitions through. My understanding is that at different car shows, Young Guns is at. They will pick different cars to compete in SEMA for the best Young Guns card, and which is for anyone that doesn't know. It's for people that are I forget how young. I want to say it's younger than 30.
Okay.
Is they can, if you built your car yourself, you can put it into Young Guns, and it's this competition that's voted on by judges, like legitimate people who are in SEMA, like B is for Build, Crispy Media, people like that. Just you're judged by them and then put into like quarterfinals, semifinals, finals, and like you're picked and you're given an award. I don't know what the reward is, but you're given like a trophy, I'm sure. But like last year there was like Typical Steven, there was I forget the Instagrams of a lot of them, but there was I
Chip Foose.
I believe it was an E46.
He's probably there every year still.
I believe it was an E46 build with I don't even remember what motor. It might have been an LS, or it might have been a small block, like a Chevy small block.
Yeah.
But like the header work was impeccable. And like he did all the welding himself, and the kid was like 18, like 16 or 18. Like the welding was like beautiful. All the work, like it was like the engine bay was shaved, everything was perfect, like the paint was perfect, everything was painted. There was an RB26 swapped BRZ, I believe. And it was some couple from Canada. And it was the girlfriend's car. And the guy did some of the work, but it was like a lot of the work was from the girlfriend. And just everything done on those cars is fucking beautiful. Like I would say that my car doesn't even compete with theirs, kind of thing. And I don't even want to say that my car is good because I hate my car. But I want to say that the work done to it.
Stop it.
From
You
all
love
three of
it.
us. No, I actually hate that car so much. But I think that the work done to it doesn't even match up at all to like what these kids do with like
That's cool, man.
from the SEMA Young Guns competition.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm actually super excited to have you guys do a lot of the work on the car because I'm tired of working on my own car.
See?
No.
See, I hate working on my own car.
I'm just kidding.
Giving me shit this whole entire fucking time.
No,
and he
no,
finally says it.
No, so I hate working on the Veloster.
Yeah.
I love working on the Miata because the Miata is easy. I've made it easy. But the Veloster is to the point where there's so much shit on it that like when you have so much shit, it stops being simple to take apart. To where you're taking apart a bunch of other crap and you're just like, man, like, do I really want to take off this front bumper? I got to do this, and this.
I've taken off your front bumper. It's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah. I also made after breaking my fucking radiator support, I made a chassis mount for it off the fucking crash
So it's
bar.
like one more step now.
It's the same step, but it's actually pretty nice. No, it's just I made like little brackets that came off, little L brackets that came off the crash bar, and I tack welded in some nuts.
Okay.
And made sure that they penetrated through. And so all I have to do is on the bottom side of the splitter, I have holes that line up, and you just put the fucking bolts through, and
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and actually like the nuts are already there. You just like put some like red Loctite on it, and you just fucking send it up.
What was that?
Fuck, dude.
Was that you, dog?
It was him.
No.
Yes, it was. I
No
watched
way.
you. I watched you.
No way.
I think it came through the TV.
What the fuck?
Hold it. I'm gonna have to ask you to step away from your mic.
Dude.
It's
Why is
Chris's.
that too loud?
Yeah, it's Chris's fault. He keeps popping you beers when you're asking for waters.
Is that too? Yeah, I asked for a fucking water,
You
dude.
watched episode 1. You listened to it, right?
Yeah.
Was it episode 1 where we talk about one beer, one bottle of water? Like, dude, you're fucking totally
threw me
going
out of
with
whack,
everything we
dude.
said. Holden's got to work tomorrow.
You threw me out. Yeah, I gotta work, dude.
That sucks.
6 a.m.
Good thing I don't.
Chris is like, I'm still
You're
on
still
COVID
on
vacation.
COVID fucking vacation.
Bro, I'm on fucking unemployment vacation right now.
Was that
He's
me?
like, I
don't
was
think that
supposed,
me, dude.
I was supposed to be back 2 weeks ago. I just keep telling him I'm sick.
I don't think that was me.
No, dude. No, it definitely was.
What do you do? What do you do for work again?
I used to be a design engineer for a company called iFi, where I helped design like the signs for like slot machines and stuff.
Oh, fuck
Damn.
yeah, dude, that's dope.
So I mess around a lot with like SolidWorks and stuff like that.
So what is this company, Aristocrat?
Aristocrat, that's a gaming company.
Gaming company.
Yeah.
For
Why-
slot machines, right?
Yeah. Why are you guys
We
making
did all
games
this-
from?
We did
all-
their work in
All
their
the stonework
in their building.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aristocrat is actually like down the road from them.
Yeah.
It's like what, like Decatur and like 215 or like Jones and 215 or some
Yeah.
shit like that.
We just did. Dude, that place was fucking crazy. You guys want to hear some crazy shit? We did some stuff for this. They do like online gambling stuff, right?
Yep.
So
All legal, by the way. All legal.
yeah,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
legal. But like, so their fucking tables. Like, this was the most state of the art building I've ever been into.
Literally,
it was
dude.
insane. All the fucking plugs, every outlet and plug was soundproof.
Really? No
Yeah,
shit.
Yes,
it is
dude.
crazy, dude.
Dude, no, they actually go crazy.
It
over
was
there.
like physically impossible for like you could not do anything in that building. Like
There
it
was like
crazy.
there was like a napping station for their workers.
yeah,
No shit?
They had
Yeah.
like coffee bars on every floor.
Gyms
Why am-
inside the building for
Why
their
am I
workers.
not over there? Because I know that so I don't know if I should be saying this, but technically I'm not working for iFi anymore because they laid me off during COVID.
Of course.
So they're not furlough, like full laid off. I'm completely unemployed. So if anyone wants to fucking hire me,
Hey, shout out to Chris.
I do good quality work. Anyways, so from what I hear is that Aristocrat, like the warehouse sucks ass. And that's just kind of like, it is what it is. Like warehouse jobs suck.
Yeah.
But
Amazon
the building's
warehouses-
dope as shit.
Amazon warehouses suck. Aristocrat warehouses suck. But like
But
the
their
actual building,
yeah.
All
but
their
the building,
tables,
like the engineering jobs, the nice like fucking.
Get in there, dog.
I was there.
it was
Oh.
crazy. Like their soundproofing and stuff they had in that building. Like,
It was nuts,
it's
dude.
legitimate.
It was
Like,
nuts.
They were all actually like built for anybody that doesn't know like studios and shit work. They actually build like 10-inch like spaces and walls. And they do sand or concrete. So they had concrete. They had like all these fucking like actually like engineered soundproofing panels.
Yep.
Like you could, it was
crazy, dude.
huge, fucking massive, and you could scream in that thing, and it sounded like deader than a vocal booth.
Yep.
It was
So if you ever go on
nuts.
there and you see the granite,
Have you
all the
guys-
tables
We did
were
it.
Did you
fully,
guys see the
fully adjustable, like so you could stand up, you can sit down.
Yep.
The computer screens, like everything was like all at the push of a button, and there was thousands of these fucking things lined up.
crazy, dude. It's
Did
crazy.
you guys see where they test the signs?
Uh-uh.
Because it's actually right where, like, so when you walk in from the main entrance, you go to like the right and you'll like walk into like the testing room.
Okay.
That's where like we would like I've helped them with multiple multiple signs to
Because when we were in there,
We
we,
were
just
in this-
saw the skeletons of
Skeleton,
them building
yeah.
it. We didn't actually see the thing finished. So there was just these big rooms.
when
that
when
were
we
empty.
when we
oh,
go
so
in,
you guys were there before anyone was really even there.
Oh,
Yeah,
when we
yeah.
first went in there, it was just steel studs.
literally construction still.
No, you guys need. Oh my god, no. So
I don't think you can just walk in there now.
well, no, I know you can't, but no. So when I had the opportunity to,
Conspiracies. dun, 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 dun.
what is it, James Bond? Am I fucking gonna be jumping in from the roof?
That's
Get us some fucking
guys.
footage,
That's Mission
dude.
Impossible for the both of you.
James Bond is in Mission Impossible. You little fucking uncultured
No, he's
swine.
not. In Mission Impossible?
No way, dude.
Is he not? I swear to God.
No way, dude.
What? No.
Google that shit.
No way, dude.
Mission Impossible was fucking Mr. fucking Illuminati himself. Crooked teeth guy. What's his name?
Give it a second.
I can't remember his name. Top Gun.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, dude.
Yeah, bro. That's
Yeah,
definitely
Tom Cruise is.
definitely Tom Cruise, dude.
That's not Mission. That's
Oh no, you know what? James Bond is 007.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude.
I'm fucking stupid. I'm sorry, guys.
okay.
Hey, apologize to him.
No,
I'm
technically,
not gonna apologize to him.
apologize.
he's not totally inaccurate, right? Is that Mission Impossible?
Yeah.
Oh, no, those are just the original Mission Impossibles. Okay.
Was it the same dude
Yeah.
from 007?
Sorry, guys. Chris just fucking blew up on us about nothing. No, it's not the same guy.
No.
Okay. Wow. That's okay. So was it like 4 podcasts we were calling this guy by the wrong name?
Oh my god.
We didn't even realize.
My
it, so
fault.
don't feel bad, Chris.
My fault, dude.
Who are you?
Chris is like, where am I?
I've had too many beers and not enough water.
told you, dude.
Told
Give
you,
me
dude.
that.
Listen to that shit.
Go
You gotta
I
let
asked you
first-
for a fucking water.
COVID-19?
No, I'm good, dude.
I'll get you a water this time, buddy.
No, you won't.
man.
I don't trust you. I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll get a water, man.
I'll go ahead and get you a water, buddy.
Yeah, grab me a water.
All right. Lazy asshole.
Lazy asshole. I swear to God, if you come back with a beer.
Grabs him another fucking beer. This fucking guy.
Oh, thanks, dude. You're so sweet.
I always feel bad for people that are
Actually
just
the biggest
listening.
douchebag.
Because like when they're listening, they're like, what the fuck is going on? Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
That's why they gotta watch the
Unless
video,
you
man.
watch YouTube, good YouTube.
So, do either of you guys have any questions for me, by the way?
No,
No,
dude.
I think that's a wrap on tonight, dude.
Yeah, you think so?
No, dude, this is good to hear
It's
about all of
good,
your
good
shit.
chatting with you, dude. Good coming in with you.
No, I actually really appreciate being on the show. I hope to be on here multiple times. I'm
Yeah, dude,
definitely
yeah.
down to.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's been a really good podcast.
Get some
We're-
better shit to talk about next time. Dude.
I'll try to. I'll try to
Fucking
get.
with you.
I'll
Fucking
try to
with
get in more trouble.
There you go, dude.
I'll try to break my cars more.
There you go.
That was 1 hour and 36 minutes. It seems like it's like 5 minutes,
It
dude.
does, dude. Holy shit.
Time passes by really quickly.
When you're having fun.
Yeah.
When you're having fun, man.
Do I do
Well-
more donuts or?
We're going to do like a cool little segment. I'm really excited to do this video because we're going to do a cool little segment for everybody out there. You can see some donuts and some stuff out right outside of where
Yeah.
Do not judge me, please, because these were the proximity was weird, and I'm still learning, and so
Proximity. Wow.
I was trying not to. I was trying
Drift
not
terms.
to. Yeah, I was trying not to hit his neighbor's dumpster, or their dumpster, or hit
Or
the
the hole,
potholes.
yeah.
Or the potholes in the middle of the street.
Well, boys.
Dude, this was good fun, man.
Yeah.
Good fun. It's good
Appreciate
having
it.
Let's
you
do it
on,
again
dude.
sometime.
Good having you on, bro.
Anybody got a beer? Nobody's got
I mean,
a beer.
mine's
Cheers.
empty, but
We'll still
Fuck
cheers.
it. Cheers, boys.
All right. Thank
Cheers
you,
to everybody
Chris.
out there.
Cheers, guys.
See you guys. We'll talk to you guys next time. Love you.
Appreciate it, guys.